Alright guys, we're back with Let's Play Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age. So, let's talk about this. Forge items. See, every time you level up in actual gameplay, you get other abilities. You get maximum focus increased by 1, and let's say if I want to make anything else, I can make it now. So I have more of that. So let's say I want to port some armor. Shields, I could do that, but I haven't learned any other bashes or anything, so I'm not going to worry about it. You learn different skills as that happens. So basically what I'm going to do is rest again, so that way I can rest until it's morning time. You do have night-based encounters like I said before, so you want to do that. Like I said, I really don't think I need to grind at all. I do need Eric to go up another level because I think he learns that spell I'm looking for. So I'm not gonna fight those enemies because those crabs are really hard starting off. So they just have a lot of high defense, so it gets really tedious. And these are calamari kids. These are some more reused sprites from old Dragon Quest games. Because basically you don't have any magic users right now besides your lead character, and he's not the biggest one. Because actually pretty soon I'm gonna get to two of the best magic users in the game. And he finishes it off with a good critical. Oh, one more good spell. These things have a lot of defense, so I think if I'm not mistaken, the best thing to do against these things is to use magic. Yeah, calamari kids are known for that. They're known for just their doodling on the ground because they look like they just get very distracted easily. So I'm gonna see if magic helps. That probably does a lot more damage. And yes, monsters has the abilities to call for backup. Sometimes something will show up, sometimes it won't. So it is a good way to level up because it can be pretty annoying. See, magic does twice the damage, so they don't have a lot of HP, but they got a high defense. So I learned a new spell, which is Sizz, stronger fire spell. Why does Eric not know that yet? Come on, he gotta get that. It's a spell I want him to learn. See, it's one character builder. Does he have to learn that spell? Oh, and this stuff he can't get to yet, so we don't even have to worry about it. Let's see, he can do swords, he can do knives. Let's see, so I'm gonna learn that. I want to learn Cobra Strike too. I'm going to show you a really broken thing that Eric is able to do up close. He can do some crazy stuff. So I could increase chance of increasing criticals. I need 2 more panels to unlock that. So I got Helicopter. I got that to increase more attack power. So if you want to grind, it's not a bad thing to do. In fact, how much it takes? So they need 421. No, normally by the time you this level in 8, you probably need more than twice of that to go up a level, and you're still getting about the same amount of experience. So this game was very forgiving on that stuff. So if you want to come down here, I think there's a few things you can break in here. Hey, you know me, let's break it all. Why not? Like I always say, explore. Never know what you'll find. Breakable. Give me my 13 gold coins. I don't care if that's the only thing in here, but it looks like it is. I'm cool with that. 13 gold coins. And we still got over 700 gold. So as you can see now, I got really good equipment without ever having to buy anything. Now, when it comes to you wanting actually some really good items, you're going to have to really search for them. Or you're going to have to farm a lot and actually go looking for items, because There are some there's just items, you know, that are just harder to get, and you're gonna have to wait till you get up to building them up a little more. So these things are a little harder, but I'm not gonna worry about those because I can fight those in the Kingsborough. These little things, I don't know if these guys are in there, so I'm gonna beat them up now. I think these guys can increase their attack power, because every enemy has like their own little gimmick that they're able to do. But I am going to enjoy the grinding in this game, because I really just actually like grinding in this game. It's real simple, nothing major. Yep. It's real cool, real simple.
Who else wants some?
So now let's go in here. And as you know, there are going to be boss battles. I'm going to fight a lot of battles in here. And as you can see, these battles aren't half as long as it was in Legendary Dragoon. And it's not as frequent. So let's go in here, because of course that was random battles. Go in here and start breaking stuff. A single file that basically gives you 10 MP. That gives you 10. It'll recover 10 MP for any one character. In fact, I'm gonna take one of those. I'm gonna give it to me since Mr. Eric hasn't learned that spell I want him to learn. It's a really cool spell, I would say. So I would do advise you, if you can, get to level 9 or whatever. I think it's a level 9 where he learns it. Okay, basically we ain't worried about that. So basically what happened is, of course, you know, some enemies got in here, they beat up everybody, and eventually they're going to be the boss battle at the end of this dungeon. Same typical stereotyped stuff, you know what time it is. So, you trudge deeper into this. You see more people, you see the little bats and everything, and, you know, you're going on to this like a little crazy thing. This is like a really simple dungeon. This ain't really much going on here. So you see like the little fogs over there. And look at this. Look at this. You got the little group of little devils. You just fought this guy, and now he's already a normal enemy. Like, if that ain't a blow, if that's not a blow to your, if that's not a blow to your ego. And as you can see, these little buggers can heal each other. So that's how annoying they are. Yep. Dead. I say, I'm gonna fight. Because I need him to go up a level. If they're afraid of you, well, these guys ain't afraid of me. They're actually gonna fight. So, since I got 2 of them, I'm gonna show you that new spell that my lead character can use. As you can see, they don't like my lead character at all. What we're going to do is Sizz. Nope. Yep, so now this hits a group of enemies. So since they're in the same group, I could just burn both of them. Only takes 3 MP. Very useful. And see, you have a little bit of you see when you have a little bit of invincibility after you have frames of invincibility. So yeah, we just gonna deal with this way. This is a good way to deal with crowd control for enemies that are in the same group. So what does that mean basically? In the same group, meaning they are able to so if there were 2 different monsters, like it was this and one of those fogs you saw, or one of those little bats or something, it wouldn't hit both of them. It's only gonna hit one of them, so it's just best to use the fireball spell. It only hits the groups, so groups of enemies are like the same type of enemies. So how much is 29, 204? Okay, so these are cure slimes. The thing that's annoying about them, they can heal each other. And as you can see, they're still going crazy out here, and it's really annoying. As you can see, they can heal, and it's very annoying. Magic is always normally the way to go in this because, let's see, Sizz. So I can hit all the heal slimes, but I can't hit that small. So be very careful, be very mindful of that. Early game in these games are always hard just because you start off so weak. And Dragon Quest characters are some of the weakest characters I've ever seen. So your best thing to do is to kill these slimes off now, because they're really annoying. Ow. But the faster you go up levels, the easier this becomes. Also, if you have anything that can help you recover MP or HP every time, that'll probably make it some of the best. And I'm really going at this. Maybe I'm more prepared when I come through here, but I guess not, because you know I'm doing stuff a little differently for the Let's Play. I just want to mix it up a little bit, because I'm always like, it's always just so boring. I always do the same stuff, you know. You just want to try a little different stuff. So let's go for this. And you used to have this type of stuff, like used to have an alchemy pot in Dragon Quest 8. So basically, in that you could mix any items together. You can mix any item together, and that was pretty cool. And you can mix stuff together, but again, oh, that's the spell I'm looking for. I didn't know they had those spells. So that little spell right there is what I want all the time. That spell is really helpful. I want to learn it before this boss fight, because basically what that does is every time that opponent, that sigil appears, it damages them every turn. So I'm probably pretty cool. I'm probably very close to leveling. So now that you see this, jump up these. Those enemies chase me, but they're not gonna catch me. You want to go up here, and you want to go out. You want to go out here. There is a chest out here, I believe, that you really want, because I'm pretty sure Mr. Eric can use what's in it. So let's see, run around here, do nothing. Let's run around the side. Like I say, this is the 4th of July. These are 4th of July editions. Oh, strength ring. No, that is something for me to use. So basically, this will raise it by 5. This will raise your strength by 5. So now I can do even more damage now. And I'm pepped up, so that means I really can do some damage now. So now I wouldn't be shocked, because a lot of times I can get these characters so strong, so I can literally just one-shot anything with certain spells. Certain spells or abilities, oh man, y'all have no idea. As you see, they don't stay pepped up very long.
Another one?
Yeah, they're about to level up, so let's move through. Nope, I don't want y'all coming to me like that. Those little birds right there, the mechanical birds, are so annoying. I didn't realize I had more of these on me. Kill that thing. I hate these things too, because they have a very high defense. So I'm gonna have to use magic against them. And he got pepped up right after. The more they attack you, the more you get pepped up. Accelerate helps, it increases agility or speed, speed for that matter. Now, best thing is, since I can hit 2 of them, that heal slime only had, well, it had 2 chances of healing, but it can only heal 1 of them. And that's only if I don't one-shot this thing. As such, because now that I'm pepped up and got that strength ring on, I hit very hard. And I learned another new spell. I learned evac.
Nice.
He still has not learned that spell. I don't get it. What is that spell? When does he learn that spell? He doesn't learn. He hasn't learned Rumble. It's Rumble Rouser, I think. Alright, so what you want to do is run through here, try to evade them. You want to get this chest. This Templar's uniform is an equipment that is for Mr. Eric. So you want to put that on him. It increases charm and it increases his defense. Nobody else is, man, that's right. Nobody else can equip Gem of Charm but you. And you see how I'm staying pepped up a lot longer. I don't know why, but die. I thought I would have learned that spell already. Maybe I was grinding more and I just didn't realize it, because I thought I would have had that spell by now. But yep, don't feel like bothering with you things. Yep, don't need to be bothered with you. Now we're coming to the good stuff. So when you see these special little monsters that have the glittery stuff around them, fight them. Always fight them. Attack the little devil. Kill it. It's gotta die. Oh, now I'm about to... Eric is already about to lose his pelt. These next boss fights basically isn't a boss, it's just strong enemies. And they just beating up on my lead character. They just want to beat up on him. I'm gonna use a medicinal herb because I don't want to use much of his magic just yet. Early game, like I say, fight as many enemies as you can. These things have pretty high defense, but I can chop right through that because I got a big sword. So when you're able to do that, now you're able to jump inside these enemies. This is a mechanical enemy. Well, this is when I can get inside. So what you want to do is jump. That's how you get these chests. Bam, get a seated defense that I'm going to use on my lead character. Jump. And this is a recipe. You can make feather caps. So what you want to do is get out of this thing, stop, and dismount. Fun-size forge. One of the best things about this. And since I leveled up, bam, I get one more focus. And now focus decreased by 2. So let's learn that. Let's learn feathered caps. So this could help both of us, but I don't have it. Also, very cool trick that this thing evolved. Since you couldn't do this in the first one. Since I don't have that hardy hide, I could just buy it from here and cost 100 gold. And I could just buy it. You could not do this in the first one. I still don't have any flourishes. I'm just gonna finish it. If I need to rework it later, I'll rework it. I ain't gonna worry about it. There's something later on that you get an ability that's pretty cool. So you get a feather cap, 2 perfectionists. I'm gonna make let's see, learn recipe. Bam, can I make another one? Yes, I can. I'm gonna make another one for me. I guess doing the bottom ones help because they're the longest ones away. Damn. Didn't really come out right. Since I don't have as much focus or as many abilities, I don't have any flourishes yet, you're gonna see some really cool stuff that you're able to do with this stuff. But like I said, every defensive purpose counts. As you can see, you don't want to be bothered with that stuff. All of that counts. So equipment, automatically, you want to put this stuff on. Bam, feather cap. And it increases magical might, magical mending, his charm, and his defense. He doesn't really have any magical might because he doesn't have any spells. This is, I think, is a new thing that they brought in. They give me 2 files of magic water. That's another one of those things. They did not have this in the other one. See the defense? Use that on my lead character because I want him as strong as possible. Transfer. We're gonna have one on you. And I'm gonna put one on Mr. No. What if? Wait, did I get that other magic wand? Yep. Transfer. Mr. Eric, you'll hold on to one. I think this is a new thing where they just leave like little magical items for you right there. So basically, you want to kill, you gotta fight these Griffons, and you need that orb. That orb is very precious.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? That...
Basically, they're lords that they work for the Lord of Darkness, who wants those orbs. Some Griffons, basically, they're just strong enemies. So just focus down on one of them. Since I really don't have anything to do, let's focus down on A. So now I increase my chance of parrying attack. So I normally will have my little sigil spell by now, but it looks like that just ain't gonna happen. And as you can see, look at that damage. Told you, be very careful with these enemies. They can cause a bunch of damage. If they get pepped up, I'm just gonna try to kill one of them. Good, it missed. Try to kill these enemies as fast as possible. One of them has to go. I don't care which one, but one of them has to go fast because they just do too much damage. And that, I'm not getting lucky and parrying no attacks. And I don't have anything else to heal with, so I do the most damage, so it's probably best that he doesn't have anywhere of healing, so yeah, that was just pretty much useless.
Thanks.
What? Would somebody get pepped up already? This. And this puts a lot of pressure on your lead character because he's the only one that can really heal if you don't have medicinal herbs. That thing is just about dead, so once you kill one of them, you can get the most of it down. Yep, doesn't have enough MP, so yes, in this game, enemies can run out of MP. Kill that thing. You still ain't dead yet? Oh, die. So now that one of them's dead, you can finally do some good damage to these things. So I'm gonna use magic water on me so I can heal you. I can heal up better. That's what I need right there. Give me some pep so I can get some more damage off and I get some more defense off. Now look how much the damage is mitigated. Oh really? Motherfucker. Wait till you dodge me. You know what time it is. Pep powers, let's use it right now. You just hit square. You just hit square, you can skip it, so you don't have to worry about it. Since he got less defense, I'm gonna heal him up since he's got less defense than I do. And die, you stupid thing. Ugh, I hate fighting these things. Now you understand. You see how much damage they was doing to me? That's why I tell anybody, if you use a one-handed sword and a shield, that shield will really help your defense even if you don't block the attack.
Amateurs. But who the hell were they? And
They working for the Lord of Darkness, so they wanted to steal those orbs so that I couldn't get them.
Well, you know, but here I am. Just don't ask me what I mean. Right, I've done what I...
Now, to show you a really cool trick. So, I don't know, I can't do it from there. So, with this magic, bam, evac, doesn't cost anything. I just magically warp right back to the front of the dungeon, automatically. Like I said, I'm the luminary. I got magic like that. So like I said, guys, you can always tell me how you guys think I'm doing, like in terms of, are you enjoying this Let's Plays, anything I'm doing different, anything. Like I say, always tell me. You can tell me anything. I try to take into account of what you guys like, what you want to see. I'm working on another Let's Play that I want to get started too with the bros. We haven't fully got it done yet, but we're gonna do it. We haven't worked out the details yet, but I cannot wait for it. And since we did not level up, so basically what you want to do from here is I'm going to sleep again, because I need to make sure that I get some healing. Because now that I've fought them things, no normal enemy is going to give me any problems at all. So if you ever want to, you can always talk to a goddess statue. You can save it. So I'm going to save it manually, so I can just have a good manual save. Also, the only other way you was able to bring characters back in Dragon Quest VIII is you had to go to a church. You had to go see a priest to do a resurrection, and you had to pay for it. They also had items that were cursed, and if you put a cursed item on, this is crazy. You put a cursed item on, you were stuck with that thing on. So let's say there's a cursed armor you can put on, and they don't tell you this. So if you put that cursed armor on, you automatically get stuck with it, and you get cursed. And if I'm not mistaken, curse stops you from moving completely. They do not tell you this. They don't say, hey, you put that on, it's gonna be pretty bad. You just get stuck. Only way to get it off is you have to go back to the church, and guess what? You gotta pay for it. They don't care. Like, that game was really it just sucked for no reason. Like, it just was hard for no reason. Like, why are we struggling so hard? The final boss is ridiculous. It is ridiculous how some of those boss battles are. Because the final boss, the only way to beat him, you fight his first form. Once you fight his first form, you beat him, and then he turns into his big form. You ride on the back of this very powerful god bird, Imperial. Oh, here, not to cut myself off, but here goes a good cutscene that's about to happen. They found us, and now Mr. Hendrick has found us.
Did you really think you would escape me, Darkspawn?
Damn it, they found us. Well, don't just stand there. Come on.
Getting that horse, we gone. You heard me drinking. I got my cup of Kool-Aid next to me, getting my palate wet. Oh, hit the horse, and now he's. And Eric really to be who he is, Eric.
Take my hat.
He really sacrificed himself a lot to help you. And as a person who you had just met, but this is what the power of the luminary does. That's the stone. This is opening up the door of that door. Now note, they can't get through without that keystone.
You shall not escape!
And now we just gotta flat out run. They took the horse out. Yep, they cannot get in there. They don't have a keystone, they cannot get through there. Basically, this teleported us very farther away from them.
You think
No.
you have won?
And Hendrik is quite the warrior. So, even if I had to fought him right now, he beat the crap out of your lead character. He's not a powered up swordsman yet. Because you ain't seen nothing of what the Luminary is able to do.
So,
Yep, so you go through the door of departure. So if you want to save it, you can always save it there. If you want to buy items, you can buy items here. If you ever want to buy something, you still got these. This would power me up by 3 points, but I don't really care because it's really not worth it for me right now, because this is a great sword, but I don't really care to use it. You can just buy scale shields after a while. Still can buy boomerangs. You can buy Temple's uniform, but I don't need it. I don't need any of this stuff. I got most of these items already, as you can see. And see, the Hardy Hide, you can just buy them for 100, even though I didn't have any. Pretty cool. So, let's go knock out these things. This is another form of slimes. These are she slimes. So basically, the orange one are female. They're not very strong, just like the other ones. They're just like recolored versions of them. They're not very strong. 60 experience. Now I can't get those Garudas to come down yet. There is an item I'll get eventually that'll let me do it, but soon I'll be able to get those things to come down at me. So remember, that was one of the things that attacked me in Gemma, and then the power of the Luminary fried that thing like a well done, fried it like chicken. Here's one of my favorite enemies here in this area. The Bongo Congo, I think this thing is called. Oh, the Bongo Drongo. Because I like the way it beats on the drum. It's a little bit stronger than the enemies you've been fighting, but not really. It takes a few more hits, but yeah. It basically, you'll see that a lot. Well, some enemies are leading or teaching other enemies. It's kind of funny. I said pick up every item because you never know if you need it. But some items that you cannot use, some items you just can't buy. So if you have some items you actually can only just search for. I know there is something that'll help me float. It's one of them special enemies around here. It'll help me pick up everything else. There are all these little spaces that I can't get to yet. The one thing I like about this game is a lot of stuff is restricted, like by story, so you can just kind of explore like you want to. Like that, I know I can always use that. Anytime you see these things, go for it. If one of those Garudas see me, it'll come down and I can fight it. But since I can't, you just want to get that stuff anyway. So if you go up and look at it, search for the world clues. So why the Luminary is considered a harbinger of calamity. So basically, what you want to go into is Hado. I don't think it's really not much going on in Hado. It's like really big thing. Where is that enemy at? I know it's somewhere over here. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be really kind of mad because I can't find an enemy. I know there's an enemy I can float on, like how I was able to get inside that that mechanical thing. There is one I can float to these little islands that I can't get to normally. Let's see, is it over here? Oh, she slime? Well, maybe they like my raincoat. So after you go through the door of departure, you're able to put your costumes back on. Because there is one costume I do not like in this game. I don't care what anybody says. There it is now. He learns Rumble Rosa. They can use another pet power together now. I wanted him to learn Rumble Rosa. So I got 146 to go. Is that thing over here somewhere? No, maybe it appears after I continue with the story. I'll probably do a little bit of the story and then I'm gonna cut this video too because it's gonna be kind of weird. Because this isn't like the traditional RPG where I could just end it like somewhere, but it's kind of weird. I'll figure it out. I might do a little grinding off screen just to get some more money, stuff like that, more experience if I need it. Because the boss I can think of that's coming up is gonna be pretty simple. And then it's gonna be a bit because I got a few things I need to do in the city before. But this is one of the most important cities, throughout the entire game. You'll find that out later. I might not do too much of the story stuff just yet, because I mean, literally, if I get into the story, you guys might be looking. I might just do a little exploring so you guys can see what it is.
Civilization at last.
Two travelers come. The time. My bathhouse awaits. Richard? Too busy to bathe?
Okay, maybe I'm not at my freshest. Might as well go sweat off the journey.
The wind?
And so I gotta go to basically that's off to the right, so I'm not worried about that just yet. Well, I'm gonna do a little exploring, so let's see what's going on. Maybe I'll try to do this instead of trying to complete the story all the time. I mean, I want to make these videos faster, but I don't want you to miss key points of the story that may help. Because I know some people are like me, like perfectionists, and they like to know a lot of stuff, even though it's kind of like a lot of, like I say, useless dialogue. So if you go back here, you got something, get a mini medal, keep these, like I say, these are really happy. Okay, they are just going nuts in this alley right now with these fireworks. Say, you can walk in people's houses and you can destroy stuff. So if there's destroyable stuff in here, destroy it. Or you can just read the books. Nothing here because they don't teach me anything. I don't really care about that type of stuff. So, or you can just flat out rob them. You go look in their cabinet and you put out 100 gold coins. See, you literally just walked into somebody's house while they're not here. I never understood this concept. I just walked to somebody's house, looked in their cabinet, and stole 100 gold coins. I'm pretty sure that was a lot back then. See? And I stole some flaxen thread. I mean, hey, they leaving it there for me to take, so why not? You know, the board man got to get paid. Come up here, there's a few more things you can loot. There's the item shop. You can look at the weapon shop, but you know, I don't really care for it because, again, you know, I already got everything I need from that, so there's nothing around here. Every little nook and cranny, you may find something. There's a quest that you can do if you want to do it. Every nook and cranny, there may be something you may have missed. It may be a chest, it may be an item. It could be so many things that you could use because, like this, here's a little item off on the side. Another another flurry feather. You want to make sure, because you can find recipes that could literally just change the game for you. Because there are some bosses in here that gave, I'm pretty sure, anybody a tough time, even the most experienced people with these games. They gave them a tough time. I know it did, because some of these things gave me a tough time. And with RPGs, period, I'm pretty experienced when it comes to RPGs. So RPGs don't normally give me a lot of hard times, but there's only a few that have really given me a hard time. Dragon Quest is one of them. Not this one particularly, but 8, the vanilla version of 8, yeah, gave me enough of it. See, more stuff to break. Strong Medicine, that is a stronger version of the, let's see, that is a stronger version of the, yep, this gives you 50, at least 50 HP. So it'll, the medicinal herb does at least 30. So I got 2 of those strong medicines already. They are really good equipment to have. I would just use it for now. So as I'm still looking around, you always want to look. I could go in that little place, but it's not gonna help me out right now. So you got a little chest right here. You got more perfectionist side, more perfectionist pearls. So I think this is probably gonna be a place where I end it. I just gotta find me a spot, safe spot. When I say search everywhere, I'm gonna always tell you that, because you never know. Even when you're going stuff like this, search. You go in here, it might be destroyable stuff. So you can run into that stuff, just break it just cause. I mean, hey, I'm coming here and just wrecking the whole place. Shout out to my dude Edamon from Digimon. He knew what time it is. Wrecking the whole place. As I always say, that was one of my favorite Digimon. Oh, more destroyables. Just because he was a fake imitation of Elvis, and I used to love the way he talked, just the stuff he would say. Oh man, Edamon was that Mon. So let's see, they got that. Oh, right here is where the church is. So basically, you talk to him, and I can save it. So this is where we're in this video. I am James, the whole show, signing off. I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I hope you enjoy them like I am. I hope you guys have a good time. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the 4th, rest of the month. We speaking nothing but good stuff over everybody. So I'll see you later. Hope you enjoy this video. Peace.